Hi everybody, and welcome to another version of SecurityInfoWatch on the floor at GSX 2022. I'm Steve Lasky. I'm the editorial director for Endeavor Business Media Security Group, and I'm happy to be here with David Antar, who is the president and CEO of IPVideo Corp. David and I go back a while, and I've seen his product develop over the last several years. And so you've got a new version of your Halo smart sensor out, the Halo 3C. So tell us a little bit about what that is all about and how it's kind of different from some of the other products you've released.
Sure, Steve, and I appreciate you having us today. So Halo 3C really has quite a few new features that it adds on to our current Halo 2C platform. So Halo 2C, just to refresh you, does everything from vape detection, vape with THC, early warning for fire and smoke, air quality, which has now become a big deal with the pandemic, where people want to know there's good quality in the air as they're trying to repopulate commercial buildings. We even have the ability to scan a QR code now and be able to tell you the air quality inside a building before you go in, which is a really cool feature in the new version that's coming. And then on top of that, we do carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide has become a critical element also, because when carbon dioxide hits 800 parts per million, you're breathing other people's air.
Right.
When it's 900, 1,000, 1,200, 1,500, people aren't making good decisions. They're not very efficient in a workplace. So we are able to give those measurements and also control the building management system to allow it to bring fresh air into a building. So we create a healthier work environment with Halo in its current form in the 2C. On top of that, we do carbon monoxide detection, chemical detection, temperature, humidity, air pressure, light levels, chemical detection, gunshot detection, and keyword detection, where Halo can wake up on a keyword. Some of the new features that got added to Halo 3C now is emergency lighting. So we have the ability to dynamically control lights on Halo that can actually strobe out an exit pattern during an emergency, or give you visible alerts to carbon dioxide alerts or air quality alerts, or any other type of alerts that you want when an emergency is declared in a building. On top of that, we now also have occupancy sensing. So we can now tell you that there are people in a room, so now you can actually be able to tell where there's higher occupancy in a building. And then we added an option for people counting in Halo 3C. The people counting allows us to know how many people and then proactively control HVAC systems. We've done over 63 integrations for Halo. And one of those is BACnet, which is the building control system that allows us to communicate and be able to control dampers and be able to open them up from it. Then on top of that, we made Halo extremely simple for installers by adding PoE in and PoE out. So we can either daisy chain two Halos together, or you can use an existing network cable and take that into Halo and then repower the original device that was connected to it. And the last feature is we have now a set of relays on Halo 3Cs that allow us to either connect to panic buttons, connect to other devices to trigger events, and a whole bunch of other things that we can do with Halo. And then we also have the option to be able to add different types of sensors to it. I mean, so we did a lot with the 3C.
That's a lot of new features. You know, but privacy is a huge issue, especially with intelligence sensors and how they're being deployed today. Discuss a little bit about that issue and how you're handling that.
Yeah, so we actually started development of Halo back in 2014, and the whole purpose of Halo's design was to be a privacy device, and we've never left that from our focus. So Halo right now doesn't record audio or video from the device. It uses artificial intelligence on the device itself to alert people to events without violating anybody's privacy by recording and playing back audio or any kind of video from the device. So it really can go into bathrooms, locker rooms, private offices, healthcare facilities, patient rooms. There's really an unlimited use case for Halo, and we never violate anybody's privacy with Halo.
Excellent, excellent. Now, I understand also that you're showcasing a new product that you developed for the school market called the Sentry ERS, Emergency Room or Emergency Response System. So tell me a little bit about that.
So Sentry is something we've been working on for a long time also. And what Sentry does is, rather than pull a fire pole or police to notify of an emergency or a blue light system, we're able to give two-way communications with video to first responders during an emergency and provide a device that people can leave the scene of the emergency. So during a run, hide, fight, they might have to take the Sentry device out, be able to communicate with two-way audio and video to first responders, and we can even communicate directly to first responders' radio systems with it. So we have the ability to be able to talk directly to radios through the system, as well as broadcast video, and also be able to notify a 911 center, bypassing a 911 call and popping up right in the PSAP with a map showing the actual location of the event. So we're really excited about this product. It will be fully out into distribution in April, but we're going to be doing pilots between now and March, April at ISC West. But we're really excited about this product. It's really going to be a revolutionary, cost-effective way to put emergency communications into classrooms, hallways, healthcare facilities, commercial buildings, and have it be portable that during an emergency you can actually take the device with you and communicate with people.
Excellent. Extremely timely solution for sure.
It is. It is.
So you've had a third solution in the works too, and this is dealing with vehicle security and fleet management called Vero AI. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so Vero AI is a really interesting product. What it is basically a device that has two cameras, one on the driver, one on the road, and it has GPS and cellular connectivity. What we can end up doing from it is doing analytics on the driver. Are they falling asleep? Are they texting while they're driving? We also track if the vehicle's in an accident, get real-time alerts if there's an accident. Even if the vehicle's parked and it gets hit, we can get alerts that get sent back to either a central station, to our communications center, we have a 24/7 command center, or to the owner of the fleet. Really powerful tool, and on top of that, we get an 8 to 10% insurance discount, and it provides training to the driver. So if they're exhibiting bad behaviors while they're driving, it can give them audio alerts telling them how to correct that behavior. As an example, if they're speeding, making hard turns, braking very heavily, or falling asleep, it can actually wake them up and send a message directly to them from the device.
Well, as you can see, there's a lot going on here at IPVideo. So I want to thank again David Antar, President and CEO of IPVideo, and we look forward to talking to you next year here.
Steve, it's always a pleasure. Thank you so much for having us.